rush junkies, welcome back. Get ready to dive into heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping action, wild escapes, crazy close calls, and the most intense moments caught on camera. You're in the right place if you're looking for the ultimate rush. So buckle up, don't blink. Let's get your heart racing. Georgia, August 18th, 2021. A Savannah police officer initially attempted to stop a vehicle on I-16. The driver refused to pull over and continued fleeing across multiple highways, despite clear confirmation that the pursuing officer was legitimate. The suspect even contacted 911, stating she would not stop. The pursuit continued through I-16, I-516, and surrounding roadways before a Georgia State Patrol trooper joined and took over as primary. Troopers repeatedly attempted to de-escalate the situation, relaying messages through dispatch, issuing clear warnings, and giving the driver multiple chances to safely pull over. She refused.
168. Westbound coming up on 162 with one that wouldn't stop for Savannah. It's a black. I think it's a Hyundai. Florida, Edward Victor, Henry, Charles 68. EVH. C68, we're passing the 163 westbound. Looks like we're going to get off of Channel Parkway.
We had to do something the last time trying to get her to pull over.
Alright, I'm going to take care of it. Okay, bring it. Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up!
The pursuit continued through a construction zone with the driver maintaining speed and ignoring all commands. With no immediate backup available and the situation continuing to pose a risk to the public, the trooper made the decision to end the pursuit. A pit maneuver was executed. The vehicle spun out and came to a stop. The driver complied with commands and was taken into custody without further incident. During contact, the trooper observed clear signs of impairment, including the odor of alcohol, bloodshot eyes, and erratic condition. The suspect consented to a blood test. Due to detention restrictions at the time, she was later released with citations. Charges include felony fleeing and eluding, DUI, reckless driving, and multiple traffic violations.
You drove all the way from
I'm not from here.
Georgia, January 24th, 2021. A trooper observed a silver Ford Mustang swerving within its lane. A records check revealed the license plate did not match the vehicle. When the trooper initiated a stop, the vehicle briefly complied, but as the officer approached, the driver suddenly fled.
Out the road.
A pursuit was initiated. The driver ran multiple stop signs and a red light, driving recklessly through intersections and blind curves, nearly causing a head-on collision with another vehicle. Speeds exceeded 100 miles per hour through zones marked as low as 35 miles per hour, including residential areas.
stop sign, turn left on Main Street. Just ran the red light at 14 and crossed over. Thank you. $10.50.
Get up! Show me the hands! Show me your hands!
The pursuit continued until the suspect turned onto a dead-end road. The trooper reduced speed and the driver ultimately lost control, crashing into the wood line.
Get out the car!
The suspect exited the vehicle slowly and initially hesitated to comply with commands.
No!
After clear verbal orders, he was taken into custody without further incident. The driver admitted he fled due to having a suspended license in fear of losing his job.
Come on.
He was also found to be driving with an improper license plate and without insurance.
Doing, man?
Charges likely include felony fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, improper registration, no insurance, and multiple traffic violations.
Something's hurting. I want to make sure you get checked out.
Florida, March 8th, 2025. What began as an attempt to locate a known drug trafficking suspect quickly escalated into a high-risk vehicle pursuit. Florida Highway Patrol troopers identified a wanted suspect traveling on I-275 near St. Petersburg. Troopers attempted to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply and fled. A pursuit was immediately initiated. Within moments, a trooper executed a pit maneuver, successfully disabling the vehicle and bringing the pursuit to an abrupt end. As troopers approached the crashed vehicle, the situation escalated further. The suspect reached for a loaded 10mm Smith & Wesson handgun. Recognizing the imminent threat, one of the troopers acted instantly, kicking the suspect to prevent him from gaining control of the firearm. The suspect was subdued and taken into custody without further incident. Charges include multiple drug trafficking offenses, fleeing and eluding, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Lesson: even after a pursuit ends, the danger isn't over. Threats can emerge in seconds, requiring immediate and decisive action from officers. Georgia, May 9, 2022. While patrolling Torch Hill Road, an officer observed a Ford Crown Victoria appearing to race another vehicle. As the officer turned around to investigate, the driver abruptly entered an abandoned parking lot. When emergency equipment was activated, the driver fled, initiating a pursuit. The suspect drove recklessly through intersections, ran a red light, and lost control multiple times, entering parking lots and endangering nearby vehicles. Officers attempted multiple pit maneuvers, initially unsuccessful, as the driver continued fleeing at high speed, even driving into oncoming traffic with a damaged tire. The pursuit continued onto Fort Benning Road and Victory Drive, where the suspect spun out again. After several attempts, a final pit maneuver was successfully executed, bringing the pursuit to an end. A felony stop was conducted, and the driver was taken into custody without further incident. During the arrest, officers detected the odor of marijuana, and the suspect showed signs of impairment. A blood test was later conducted. Charges likely include felony fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, DUI, pending results, racing, traffic violations, and obstruction.
Yeah.
M-O-N-T-E?
Georgia, May 14th, 2022. What began as a request for assistance quickly escalated into an extremely high-speed interstate pursuit through multiple jurisdictions. Troopers were alerted to a pursuit initiated by Smyrna Police Department traveling southbound through Atlanta. Units located the vehicle on I-75/85, and a Georgia State Patrol trooper assumed primary. The pursuit intensified rapidly. Speeds exceeded 130 miles per hour as the suspect swerved aggressively across multiple lanes of traffic, creating a serious threat to the public. Troopers attempted multiple pit maneuvers along I-75, each initially unsuccessful, as the driver continued fleeing at extreme speeds. The pursuit continued into Clayton County, with additional units joining.
south.
That's the 1941. Here's my house. We have them on Interstate. We have them on the wall. We have them all. We have them on 254. No, I'm on 254. Get on the wheel.
Pit.
Copy, good.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get out! Get on the ground!
As the vehicle approached GA-54, a final pit maneuver was executed. This time, it worked. The suspect vehicle rotated, left the roadway, struck a wall, and then crossed back across the interstate before coming to rest against the median barrier. A felony stop was conducted. Both occupants were taken into custody without further incident. All charges were handled by Smyrna Police Department. Charges likely include felony fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, and multiple traffic violations.
He didn't do anything.
Georgia, February 20th, 2021. While traveling northbound on Harry S. Truman Parkway, a trooper observed a white Audi accelerating rapidly and clocked it at 83 miles per hour in a 55 zone. A traffic stop was initiated, and the driver initially pulled over, then suddenly fled.
435, TP 783 435. I don't believe South Carolina temporary comes back.
Description on that again. Bravo 1.
42 Bravo 1, guys.
A pursuit was initiated. The Audi ran a red light, drove into oncoming traffic, and nearly caused a head-on collision before correcting. The driver sped through residential streets, running stop signs, brake checking, and attempting to cause a crash. At one point, the suspect turned off all lights and continued at high speed in darkness. Speeds reached over 90 miles per hour as the driver swerved toward oncoming vehicles.
Coming up
9, go ahead with that call.
Clear, you stop.
669. Complaining about agents getting hurt and getting hurt.
Taking a left on the waters, left on the waters. Red light clear.
There's more back. Agents getting on.
I'll be in Robertville.
Clear, 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 you stop. Clear, don't come. West on the 69, back north, stand by. Red ball. Back east, 10, 12 on the clear right, clear left. Back east on 53rd, east on 53rd. Let me go. Back south on Ash, south on Ash. Clear left, clear right. West on the road. 10, 10. Clear right, clear right, clear left. South of water, south of water.
Ray 201, I'm coming out on the interstate. Spot, yeah.
Just make contact with him on, 10, 12, hold on. Make contact with him on the right. He's brake check here, come on. Okay, 1050, pitch 1050.
With the danger escalating, the trooper executed a pit maneuver. The Audi spun out and struck another vehicle. The driver fled on foot but was quickly located and arrested nearby. Inside the vehicle, officers located marijuana, oxycodone pills, a digital scale, cash. Charges likely include felony fleeing and attempting to elude, reckless driving, DUI, possession of controlled substances, possession of marijuana, and multiple traffic violations. Georgia, February 2nd, 2023. A trooper was notified by LPR cameras about a stolen 1992 Honda Accord entering Georgia on I-95. Shortly after, the vehicle was located and a traffic stop was initiated. The driver initially pulled over, but as the trooper exited his patrol car, the suspect suddenly fled. The driver made an illegal U-turn across traffic, cutting off multiple vehicles, then continued driving aggressively, switching lanes and even using the grass to bypass traffic. A pursuit was initiated. As the suspect attempted to return to I-95 and head toward Savannah, the trooper determined the situation posed a serious threat to public safety. A pit maneuver was attempted but was unsuccessful.
Hands up, keep them up, keep them up, keep them up, keep them up. Don't move. At the 109, I got him.
A second attempt was then carried out, and this time the patrol vehicle successfully disabled the suspect's car. The driver was taken into custody at gunpoint and identified as Charles Millsaps. He admitted to smoking marijuana minutes before the pursuit and showed clear signs of impairment. The vehicle was confirmed stolen, and the driver was also found to have an active warrant and a suspended license. Charges include possession of a stolen vehicle, felony fleeing and attempting to elude, DUI, drugs, reckless driving, improper lane usage, illegal U-turn, obstruction, and driving with a suspended license. Georgia, January 1st, 2022. While stopped at an intersection in Fulton County, a trooper observed a silver Lexus SUV enter his lane, then reverse through the intersection and block traffic. Emergency lights were activated and the trooper exited his patrol car. Before contact could be made, the driver fled. A pursuit was initiated. The suspect drove south through city streets before turning onto Pryor Road.
Southbound for safe. Just silver Lexus SUV, clean area 4225, East 1055, exit head on cut off.
During the pursuit, the trooper executed a pit maneuver, causing the Lexus to spin and come to a stop. When the vehicle continued moving, the trooper used his patrol car to push it into a barrier, fully disabling it. The driver exited the vehicle but refused commands and attempted to get back inside to restart it. At that point, the trooper deployed a taser, successfully incapacitating the suspect. The driver was taken into custody and transported to the hospital for evaluation before being booked into the Fulton County Jail. Charges likely include DUI, alcohol, felony fleeing and attempting to elude, reckless driving, obstruction, and traffic violations. Thanks for riding with us here on Mind Rush. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and don't go too far, because the next one gets even crazier. As always, this footage is shown for documentary and educational purposes. We do not support reckless behavior, crime, or putting innocent people in danger. Drop the wildest moment in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.